The following program is rated mature. It may contain strong, coarse language, violence, and other mature content not appropriate for children under 17. The views expressed in this program may not represent those of this cable station or its employees.
It's 9 o'clock on a Friday night, so grab a seat and you just might see something really great. You've got the time, it's not too late to watch a show that will give you laughs and chills and thrills. There's nothing that they haven't tried, 'cause everything tastes great when it's deep fried. So lock your doors and sit right down. There is no better place to go, 'cause it's time for the Not So Late Show.
Just tell me when we go on.
We're never really on.
Tell me when we're going off.
We're definitely off.
Are we done? Is that it?
We're really
Check out our midnight replay. It's at midnight.
No. We're never done. Matter of fact, when the lights go out, we're still here. Like the other 167 hours in the course of a week.
Yeah.
Because there's 168 hours in a week. You should know that. We're just here. The lights go out. We just sit here. We finish our ice cream. We sit quietly until the next show.
They bring in a change of clothes, and
Do you know how hard it is to do a replay exactly like you did it before?
we had the midnight one. It's not that hard.
No. The one the week later, after you've been sitting there kind of rusty for a week, and you got to like remember one you did like from like 18 weeks ago.
What was the worst was the intros that we used to have.
Yeah.
Like, okay, let's set up the set the exact same way
every time.
and get the counts right. We got to switch the seats. And then,
There's a lot of choreographing going on here
like that's in the dark, and we work that out in the dark.
in the dark.
No lights.
Because they turn the lights off when we're not here.
Yeah. So we're just stuck with iPhone or phone lights, and
So if you're wondering why we're so pasty,
it's because we never see the sun.
really, it's like North Korean prison. They just bring us ice cream so it looks like we're eating well on the show.
Yeah, they bring you guys ice cream.
Right. This isn't fat. This is just swelling.
It's like those. It's like those starry kids you see. We're just puffed up,
Just like it.
just like it.
Just like it.
And when that pizza place gets a cooking, man, that smell is good.
Yeah.
They waft the
They
smell.
waft
over
the smell.
door.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So savor it.
So Brad blew up a microwave today.
Did not.
I thought he did. Mm-hmm. So I was going to the bathroom.
Listen, it's because you lie that you don't get ice cream, that you get a can of Japanese weird meat.
Oh, it's not meat.
Oh, good.
You'll find that out later.
Good. Oh, you're gonna share your only meal with us. So nice of you.
So I was in the bathroom, and Brad was warming up McRibs, and all of a sudden I hear a loud bang. And when I say a loud bang, I mean if I hadn't already, I probably would have shit myself.
That's not what you're supposed to do when you're taking a crap.
Well, that's why I have a spare pair of pants.
Gotcha.
The underwear's the same. The pants change. I've got those fart filtering.
Feels like a metaphor for our show.
The pants change. The underwear's the same.
Like the thing that really stinks. Nothing changes about that. We just change the exterior every once in a while.
We need to reinvent ourselves.
Yeah.
Or at least the stuff around us.
That
Right.
deserves a counted.
Jay,
Yeah.
in the rule.
Anyways,
I forgot what we were saying. Oh, yeah.
taking a poop.
Bang.
Underwear bang.
I hear a loud bang
Uh-huh.
outside the door.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, God. Brad is making a sandwich. The building's going to burn down, and I'm in the bathroom pooping.
Now, the microwave is placed directly outside the bathroom door.
Yes. So I come outside, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And, of course, Brad's on his phone, but not on his phone, on his watch. He's Star Trekking this. Just like,
Damn right I am. Are you
So-
kidding? I take any phone call I can on my watch.
I looked.
I'm like, hold on. I've got to get this.
I'm thinking that I'm gonna come out to like a plume of smoke, and I'm gonna have to get out of the building. And Brad's just like, know what it is, and I'm like, okay, everything's fine. What the hell happened? Apparently, someone thought it'd be a bright idea to slap the door
I thought it was hilarious.
really hard.
Yeah.
You're an asshat.
I know.
I respect it. But you're an asshat.
What would have been really funny is if actually that like quarter panel of the door actually like, popped out.
Punk.
Hi,
What if all you heard was bang?
That would have been the best day of my life.
Be like,
Yeah.
oh, found some more, did ya?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Whoops. Brad,
By the way-
it's a two-man show tonight.
I want to apologize to anyone who happened to stop at the Route 2 exit on I-84 eastbound today.
Is that you?
It was me.
What happened?
Well,
You thought that bang was bad?
we were coming back from a...
Brad, when you get a new car? So,
When
okay.
VW comes out with an electric bus.
Yeah, that's
So what
pretty
happened?
So we had gone on a little road trip today, and on our way we had stopped at Cracker Barrel.
Of course, as you do.
I thought that was really all the story that was necessary.
No, but I need more.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Feed me.
Are you sure you want me to feed you this shit?
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyways,
Said the people going to Cracker Barrel.
yeah. Yes.
I wasn't.
So on the way back, and just sort of in the back of the car, we're just working on a Microsoft Surface and all that stuff, and I'm like, uh-oh. And it was like, is there a rest stop anywhere soon? So there's a few more miles. I'm like, okay. So pulled
No, wait. Who's in the car? Is it Jay? Is Jay with you?
Jay, friend of Jay's, and me.
I'm never invited on these Friday excursions.
We're
Mainly
at
because I have to work.
Yeah, pretty much. And so we're there, and I'm like, no. And as I'm like doing like the little like waddle over to like that, and I'm going over the building. And the building for the visitor center, because Connecticut's stupid, is closed from 2:30 p.m. until 7:30 a.m.
Which building?
The rest center.
Okay.
So all there is for bathrooms are
No,
like,
that's the Tourism Info Center.
but there's bathrooms inside.
And that's why you can't have it.
Yeah, because they knew you were coming. They just closed shop.
Well, yeah. Well, instead of me flushing something down a toilet, I've ruined their porta potty. Ruined for all future
Oh.
generations.
How you actually got a perfect hole out the back of it, I still cannot figure out. But
Just perfectly still.
damn it if you didn't do it.
Yeah, it's like you always heard about that thing where how like Leonardo da Vinci or Raphael, or it was one of the great masters. Like,
Are you comparing your poop to?
wait for it.
Okay. Like
I'm not sure if you heard the
Picasso or-
story of that where. Like one of the Pope came to essentially where they lived, and they wanted to great work for the Pope, and I can't remember which of the great masters it was, but they freehand drew an absolutely perfect circle,
Yep.
and gave it to the Pope, and the Pope recognized how exquisitely hard that was to do freehand,
Right.
So I would like to compare that perfect hole. Really just sounded like a bang splash.
So wait, was the hole in the back or on the bottom?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
Did the seat split
No,
it?
actually, no. It was a case of the porta potty was in actually relatively good condition.
It was.
It was
Was.
like you always go into a porta potty, and the first thing you check is like, please don't let this thing be like half full.
Yeah.
It is now, and it was like I got in. I'm like, all right, this isn't so bad. Doesn't look like I'm gonna pee on the seat. We should be in pretty good shape.
Yep.
And it was like. I was like, stop! Just stop! Please stop! Anytime now, stop! Stop!
Now that we've talked about your pooping for,
Both of ours.
but mine was much quicker. Yours is a little graphic.
Yeah.
That's why we have an MA rating.
Doesn't work without a V chip. But anyways, hey, yeah.
It's a PO rating.
Yeah. So, for graphic pooping.
Jay, what-
Long story short, I apologize to anyone by exit 2.
Sorry.
Yeah. My
Jay?
bad.
Welcome to Connecticut.
What are you-
Oh shit.
What are you doing?
Last week on the show,
Oh,
we
you're
talked
trying to
about
figure out what our top
we were
three
going to do
were.
a top 3,
Uh-huh.
and we thought it was awesome. And now I'm trying to figure it out. All I know is that we were looking at countries and eating cookies. Maybe
Yeah.
that'll jog something in your brain. Probably not.
Nope.
Was it top 3 countries we want to visit?
No.
Okay.
We know it's not that.
Yeah. That's the only thing we do know,
Yeah.
pretty much.
So Jay, while you're doing that, how was your week?
I don't know because I'm looking for this.
Okay.
Pat, what's your week?
It was busy.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of work. Nothing really interesting happened at all.
That sounds like a denial.
No. Well, yeah.
Nothing happened. Nothing interesting happened
Swear
at all.
to God, nothing
Nothing
happened at all.
0.
Okay, so let's see. Monday. What was Monday? Oh, it was my day.
was Monday.
It was my day back from vacation. That sucked. Tuesday was my second day back from vacation. That sucked even more. Wednesday was my third day back from vacation. Yep, that one still sucked too. Then Thursday happened. Thursday wasn't so bad. Friday.
That sucked. Yeah.
Except for right now, it's just moderately annoying.
Moderately, only moderately.
Yes.
Okay, well.
I did do something fun over the week. Really annoying now. Okay. I did do something fun though.
What if I talk like Bill Burr for the rest of the show?
You know, I just listened to 3 hours of him on the Joe Rogan podcast, so I'm kind of immune to that right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Talk like Bill Burr?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're not nearly as funny as Bill
No,
Burr.
not even close.
Not even good looking.
Nope.
Not nearly as good. No.
But it's still, shitty Bill Burr.
It is a shitty Bill Burr.
But it is recognizable.
It is.
If I didn't do that, you probably wouldn't get it.
Who?
Bill Burr. Comedian?
Yeah, no.
Thanks.
Anyways, over the weekend,
Thanks, Rob. Yeah. Thanks.
Brittany did say she wanted some sticky rice, and she knew.
Is that a euphemism?
No, it's real sticky rice.
Okay.
Like you get in
I'm
your
gonna give you
Chinese
more
food.
Ace Ventura than Bill Burr.
Let me show you something. And this Fire Marshal Bill, which is also Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went to go get sticky rice,
Okay.
and
Like specifically sticky rice.
specifically she wanted sticky rice.
Now, is this for your own cooking, or just like you want to eat out and just eat some sticky rice?
No, for our own cooking, we
Okay.
wanted sticky rice. And I said, well, where can we get sticky rice? And she said, well, there's this, Oriental store. We didn't know if it was Japanese or Chinese or
Right.
what it was.
Look at these.
So I was like, okay, let's go. I've never been to one.
Dirty knees.
I'm kind of intrigued. So we go there, and legitimately,
Is this in West Hartford?
no,
Okay.
it's in Manchester.
Because I know somewhere around there there's like a really good Asian grocery.
Now let me set the scene.
Mm-hmm.
We pull into a parking lot. Potholes everywhere.
Okay.
Moderate 90s strip mall look, with only about half the stores filled,
All right.
and Mexican Pete's is closed due to flooding. Not a great scene.
Flooding.
Flooding. Don't get it.
Is there water anywhere?
Nope.
Okay.
So the store across the strip mall is closed due to flooding. Half the stores are empty, kind of run down looking place, and this sign that I cannot read, but I recognize that it is either Japanese or Chinese, and I apologize for anybody who's of Oriental descent that I cannot tell the difference. And I said, that must be it. This looks sketchy as
Was it
shit.
Mandarin or kanji characters?
I don't know.
Oh, well, excuse me.
Well, here.
Not
It all looked like this, Brad.
Oh, Japanese.
Okay, so it was a Japanese store.
Yeah.
And she was like, there were like 30 different types of rice.
Awesome.
And we're American. We don't know what one it is.
You bought them all, didn't you?
No, these are like 15-pound bags.
You bought them all, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I walked up to the cash register and
You're going to be bound up for weeks.
I said, excuse me,
Huh?
if I were to make sticky rice, which one would I make? Or which one would I buy? And believe it or not, Brittany didn't think that would work. She just walked over and she said, oh, you're going to want this one. And you want to cook it either if you have a rice cooker or this one if you don't. And I'm like, we don't. She's like, you want that one.
All right.
Okay, great, thank you. How would I make sticky rice? She's like, hold on a second. She pulled it up and she asked for my cell phone number and she sent me the thing for sticky rice with that specific rice.
Do you know the name of the store?
No, it was in
So
again.
you can't even give them a plug.
I can't give them a plug, but they did an amazing
Got
job.
it.
What is it?
What was it?
The top 3 costumes we want to be launched into space in.
Ah!
Okay.
I remember it was near the end. I just didn't remember where, but I
Okay.
found it.
So we go in there. Now, bear in mind, this place was like a diamond in the rough for me.
Okay.
I was like a kid in a candy store. I said, I don't know what any of this stuff is, but I want to buy stuff. I want to
Yeah.
buy lots of stuff. Don't know what it is.
America.
I bought.
I know what I want, but I don't want to buy stuff. Lots of stuff. America.
So I got really excited, and I found like this little like a, oh my gosh, I can't remember what it's called, the vegetable aisle. Mm-hmm. And I said, I have no idea what that is.
Was it fresh vegetable can?
No, this is fresh vegetables.
Oh, you have my attention.
And I grabbed it and I walked up there and I'm like, what is this?
Uh-huh.
It looks interesting. And she said something in, Chinese or whatever, Japanese. Again, I can't tell what she was speaking, but I was like, is it good?
Uh-huh.
And she said, it's good on the grill. I'm like, okay, slice it up. She's like, yep, slice it up, put it on the grill. It's about this thick around.
Okay.
And it looks like a football. So it only gets about that thick around.
Okay.
And it almost looked like a sweet potato. Mm-hmm. Like it had that texture and like of a potato.
Was it purple?
No, it was like an off-white, almost eggy type color.
Okay.
And I grilled it up exactly how she said. She said just flip it on one side, flip it on the other side, throw a little bit of sugar on the top of it, and then flip it that last time with the sugar on the top and let it get all brown and crusty.
Uh-huh.
Amazing.
Really?
And it was a vegetable with sugar on it. It was
Wow.
amazing.
All right.
So everything that she said was perfect. I bought like 8 things. I bought a can.
And this is in Manchester.
Yes.
Okay.
And I bought a can of Kona coffee soda.
Oh yeah. It's made in Japan.
Yeah. Tasted like Kona coffee, kind
Yeah,
of.
sort of. From Japan.
Not worth $4 per can. Ooh. Worth the experience.
Sure.
Because I was going to buy one for everybody. I'm like, wow, that's okay. So I'd have to buy another $12 worth of 3 sodas.
Yeah.
That's a kind of expensive.
I've had them. They're good.
I think I can find them on Amazon.
I still like Aloha Mills better.
I'm sure.
I have a few of those. at
But it
home
was a
if you'd
good
like
experience, and I got something for the show.
one. Nice. What did you get us?
Now I'm going to do my best to read what this is really called.
Yeah, by the way, that's in English, so.
No. I'm going to read the word above it. The words
And
above
you're
it.
not Joe, so.
Well, it is written in English, English
that's true.
word.
He is not Joe.
Inazushi no Moto, which means.
Can I see?
Yeah, can you read that language?
It's
English?
Brad,
English?
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you got it.
Okay.
It is, what is it?
Seasoned fried bean curd.
Okay.
Apparently, you're supposed to mix it or put it on rice. I gather that because it's on top of rice in the picture.
So directions for making
Yeah, that's in English.
Inorizushi, 1 1/4 cups Nitsuchi or Boltan Kalrose rice, 1/4 cup Marukan seasoned gourmet rice vinegar, 1 can Hime Inorizushi Nomoto drained, cook rice with 1 3 cup. Imported by JFC International, Los Angeles, California. Product of Japan.
So, hold on.
No. This is going to hurt, and I don't want to hurt.
There we go.
It's only bean curd. Can't kill you. Well, might not.
Well, if you do the honor, sir.
I'd be happy to have been sitting on this for 8 years.
Oh, good.
Or about a week and a half. It doesn't
It
look
doesn't
good.
look like it does on the can.
Nope.
Hold on, let me see the
Wait.
let me see the cover.
Can I see the inside?
It looks like cat food.
Hey, I recognize that from Exit 2.
Let me see the lid.
It smells just like Japanese food.
Well, that's generic. I wonder if Japanese people get a French fries and be like, it smells just like American food.
And the spoon is not cutting it.
Yeah.
No.
Probably need to cook it.
All right, let me try the ice cream spoon. Hold on. Let me take a. Oh my. Oh.
Say it is Sulu.
Oh my. Eh?
It actually looks like Japanese food.
No. No.
Are you trying to Google Translate?
Yes.
All right.
Are you willing to go down this rabbit hole with me?
Sure, I guess.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Because if the two of you die, I at least have to tell the authorities what happened.
Like chewy bread
Yeah.
dipped in
Something kind of sweet.
basically a mixture of soy sauce and
Yeah.
sugar.
Yeah.
Water. Yeah.
Not terrible.
Are you sure it's Japanese?
Yeah, product of Japan.
Not really going to eat it again.
I mean, it basically has the consistency of like bread and gravy.
yeah.
And it's like Japanese au jus.
Yeah. Gee, really, you should try it.
No.
Come on.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
He's trying to translate the lid.
I know.
Yeah. So let's see, what did I do this week?
Well, that was an expensive $5 for 2 bites.
Yeah. That's pretty much, yeah, welcome to my world. Anyways. Or Jay's world, anyone's world. I can't eat any more cereal.
And you know how much that vegetable cost me?
How much?
$1.
Nice.
I was like, pfft, done.
I want to go there just for fruit.
I just want to ask questions.
Yeah.
Not in my coffee.
Oh, it's okay enough to eat, but not for your coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is like no.
I put salt on my food, but not on my
And
coffee.
welcome to the double standard.
Let's see, what did I do this week? Well, got nothing. All right, well, perfect. That's,
Well, I heard you worked with a really good director, or well, vaguely worked indirectly with a really good director, Jon Favreau.
What? No.
No,
I don't know what you're talking about.
you don't know what I'm talking about.
Don't know what
I'm
you're
trying to
talking
segue in because Doug does not like Jon
I don't know what you're
Favreau.
talking about.
You don't know what I'm talking about.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Weren't you in Iron
I
Man
don't know
4?
what you're talking about. May or may not be in Iron Man 4.
Or-
I'm not.
5? Maybe. Okay.
Yeah,
Are you the new Stan Lee cameo?
maybe.
But anyways, let's talk about how great Jon Favreau is. Mm-hmm. Doug?
We're just doing this honestly to annoy Doug.
What? He's not listening.
Doug, how great is Jon Favreau?
As a director?
Yeah.
Oh, he sucks. He should be directing sitcoms.
What? What?
He should be directing sitcoms.
The director of Iron Man 1 and Iron Man 2 should be
Yes.
directing sitcoms.
All right. All right. Explain over God, Mike, why Jon Favreau you're not a fan.
I was trying to...
Because we need some sort of explanation.
He doesn't direct with any flourish whatsoever. He just sets up the camera. There's a shot. There's 2 people. There's another 2 people. There's another 2 people.
So you're saying really Jon Favreau is just a shaved Kevin Smith?
That's exactly what I was going to say.
I would say that.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right.
But he did
Well,
Iron
at least
Man
he's got
1.
some writing chops.
Iron Man 1 was amazing.
Well, it could have been with somebody else directing it.
Wow.
It was good, and that's about it.
Doug?
Wow. It's like you just
Yeah, in the second one,
right now, like the equivalent. The only thing Pat can picture in his head is you standing over his bed, just peeing on it.
No, what I'm thinking is the beginning of John Wick 1, where he finds the puppy dead, and Doug's the guy who stole my car.
Damn it, Doug.
Yeah.
is he really your favorite director?
Not one of my favorite directors. I think he's a really good director.
Because all he does is he puts the camera down and he locks it, and then I don't know, says roll him. Oh, he did Cowboys and Cowboys and Aliens was so boring. Oh my god. All right, so Iron Man 2. Remember that good sequence with the parking garage and the car alarms and the whole thing?
No,
That was directed by somebody else. That part.
I don't remember that.
Don't remember that.
When they were flying around. They set off all the car alarms. What? It was late in the movie. Wasn't it like the last third?
When they were being chased by the drones.
Oh,
That was directed by somebody else.
okay.
All right.
What are some directors you like?
You're not gonna like any of them probably.
Go for it. Try us.
Mostly because I can't think of who am I. Oh well, all right. He's mailing it. I'm really disappointed. Ridley Scott was an awesome director, but I don't know why he's spending the rest of the living out his days doing alien movies.
Ridley Scott was an amazing director.
Right up till
Gladiator.
He did do Gladiator, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. Right.
Kingdom of
up-
Heaven, the director's cut is good,
Yeah.
but he could not get it under 3.5 hours and be good.
Right. Yeah.
It does not take
I like Shane Black.
like Shane Black. What did Shane Black direct?
Iron Man 3. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. The Nice Guys.
Upcoming The Predator.
Oh, he's doing the Predator. That's too bad. People keep making bad choices. I don't know what's going on.
He was in Predator.
Listen, for enough money, I'll make bad choices.
And in Jon Favreau's defense,
Uh-huh.
if I'm saying his last name right, I don't
Oh.
know. Iron Man 2, he was kind of shoehorned in to do a lot of stuff to extend the Marvel Universe.
Uh-huh.
And he didn't want to. He's like,
Right.
I'm building this whole 10 Rings thing. What do you guys want me to do with that? Like, that's what the whole thing's going to go through. And they're like, no, Avengers. And he's like, damn it, you're paying me.
Right.
So there you go. What are they? The Tostito brothers or whatever. Those dudes. Those guys are great. The Russos.
The Russo brothers?
Oh my God, they're amazing directors. Oh, that's right. And what's his name? Christopher.
He's not seen Civil War.
Christopher Nolan is a genius.
Okay.
Okay. I'll go with Chris
He
Nolan.
can't
Yeah.
do anything wrong so far.
He can do stuff wrong.
Like
I was actually not a fan of Memento.
Memento.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's early.
It's a hit or miss. Yeah, it is an earlier
Yeah,
thing for him.
it's the script. Directorially, I think it's fine. The script can be hit or miss. I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, but all right, fine.
Yeah. But Jon Favreau's a very good director.
Yeah, I would say so.
You know, is he the caliber of like Martin Scorsese? No.
No.
But he's still a very good, serviceable director. Is he a Brett Ratner? No, he's not that low.
No.
You know. But bear in mind, Brett Ratner still has more talent than I do. A lot more talent than I do. Just in case I ever meet him, I don't want him to punch me.
Right, yeah. It's like, hey, aren't you that asshole on local access TV?
That has like 3 views.
Listen, like you never know. Like honest to goodness, you never know who's watching in this corner of Connecticut.
Exactly.
Gary Berghoff right now could be watching us as we speak.
50 Cent or Mike Tyson.
You
could
never know.
if they didn't move out.
He lives in the charter system.
He lives in the charter system. Gary Berghoff, that rat bastard. I never liked him on MASH.
I'm gonna take my bean soy product flavored coffee now and Take a sip.
You mean your bean flavored coffee bean?
Yeah, it's flavored with beans.
Extra beanie.
The more beans.
now with more curds.
Now with more curds.
Yeah.
What's
All right.
what's curds and whey?
Curds are the chunky part in ways.
Creamy part?
Yeah.
I've never had it.
Well, there's still time.
You know, my dad made me one day, and he said that,
Cry.
yeah. Other than that, probably after this, he made me cry.
Right.
He made dinner for me one night because my mom was away. And bear in mind, I'm like 13. So
okay.
I'm like, okay, whatever you're making.
You look old for 13.
I
Yeah.
do. I can drive, too. Don't ask.
Explains why he likes John Favreau films.
Oh. All right. Bring it on out. I'll wait because it's worth it. Yep. Yeah.
I do not share Doug's opinion, honestly.
Anyways,
Sick burn.
he breaks
Somebody call
out.
Bridgeport. You're gonna have a customer.
He calls me downstairs. I go downstairs, and he says, "Here's dinner." And I'm like, "What is that?" He's like, "It's SOS. Eat it." What is it? He's like, "It's shit on the shingle. I used to eat it in the army. I loved it."
Uh-huh.
It sucks.
Well, it's basically like the saltiest, like, oh, we'll just take some turkey and chop it up and put it in the saltiest gravy you can find and put it on some toast.
Yep.
Like, all right.
And when you're in the army,
Right.
and when you're running, and when you're doing all that stuff,
you need salt to replenish and you're really hungry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You'll eat anything. He's
Pretty
like,
much.
we ate it, and then we ordered a pizza.
Nice.
So that sucked.
What was the worst meal you ever had?
The worst meal I ever had was in South Carolina.
Okay.
I told my parents I want to try crab, and they said, okay, order crab. So I said, I'd like the king crab legs, please.
Uh-huh.
My parents were like, no, because those are very expensive,
Uh-huh.
and you've never had it before. You don't know if you'll like it. He'll take these crab legs. They ordered the cheapest ones they had. These were pure salt.
Oh.
Pure salt. Like I cracked it. No, I mean pure. Like if you could test it, you probably would
Do you
not
like
find
crab
it.
legs now?
Yes.
All right, so there you go. There's a reference point for you.
These things, I took one bite and I said I'm not eating anymore. And my mom's like, that's $20. You're eating that.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I am not. You eat it.
Right.
An 8-year-old boy telling her mom to eat his dinner because he's
Right.
refusing to eat it. There's got to be something wrong with it. I would eat anything.
Okay.
She took one bite of it. She's like, this is terrible.
Right.
Tried to return it, wouldn't take it back.
Really?
Yep.
What restaurant was it?
I don't. It was in South Carolina.
Oh, well, screw those guys.
And then my mom is the product of the second worst meal I've ever had
Really?
because she did not believe me. Now,
Okay.
I don't really believe in lying. You know,
Uh-huh.
I'm bad at
You're
it.
like, it's great. I love it.
No, it's just I'm bad at it. I can't be like, hey, I broke my leg. I'll make some.
Oh, no, yeah.
I go way too overboard if I try to lie. It's like, oh, by the way, I'm going skydiving tomorrow.
Jay, you know what we have to do now, right? We have to force Pat into situations where he has to lie for our entertainment. Yeah. All right.
Pat, get me out of a meeting. It's your fault.
Mm-hmm.
My third grandma died.
Third grandma died.
I don't want to name my second one because
Right,
she's still
yeah.
alive.
Right.
My first one, she's gone. I
Right.
don't want to use that one. That's bad.
She's our third grandma.
My third-
Then you start getting this elaborate lie. She's our third grandma because we don't know which one's our real grandma.
Well, I could claim that because my dad's from West Virginia. I seriously do not know which one would technically be my grandma
Right.
at that point. Who knows? It's a
knows?
valid excuse.
Yeah. She could be my grandma, but not my grandmama.
She
That's
could
two
be my
different
aunt.
people.
She could be my aunt. I don't know. Anyways, we're on a boat going from a ferry going from Connecticut to New York,
Okay.
and
I would usually take the highway, but all right.
well, it was a family thing. We wanted to go on a boat ride, and it was a big thing. We were also going to be
All I'm picturing is like these large trucks just dragging a boat down the street.
no. Anyways, so we're in the boat, and they have like this little restaurant, if you'll call it that. Yes. Okay. So we were being dragged down the highway, and we get hungry again. I'm like 6 or 7 again at this
Right.
point, and my mom orders me a hamburger.
How many times have you been 6 and 7?
I have a lot of stories from when I'm younger. A lot,
We
like
need to stop.
every
Throw
day.
this anchor into that Subaru.
They were Saturns at that point. Please,
Right, yeah.
That's true.
let's be accurate. And she hands me the burger, and I say, "But I don't want this." And she said, "Eat it." I'm like, "I don't want this. You put vinegar on it." She's like, "No, I didn't. I put ketchup on it." I'm like, "No, it was clear and it's runny and the bun's soft and squishy. You put vinegar on this." And she's like, no, I didn't. So I take a bite out of it, just vinegar.
Oh.
You know what 7-year-old Pat does? Never tasted vinegar in his life before. All over my grandma, all over my aunt, all over my mom, just bun and meat. Because I took a big old bite because I was going to prove her wrong, and it just came back. I could not swallow it.
Right.
And I spit it all out. They started yelling at me, and I threw it on the bar, and I said, that's vinegar. If you're going to feed me and put ketchup on the burger. And my dad's like, you probably should have put ketchup on it. Let's get him a burger. He's not an idiot. Like, if he says you put something on there, you probably did.
Right.
So, yeah. My mom was the cause of the second worst meal I've ever had.
All right. Jay, how about you?
What?
What's the worst meal you ever had?
Half the shit on this show.
Those aren't meals. Those are hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah.
If you put it all together into one big plate, it would be a meal.
That's a platter.
Yeah.
That's a platter.
I'm trying to think what the worst meal I ever had was.
I've really never had a bad one. My mom.
Yeah, I
My
don't
mom knew I was picky, and she always did a fantastic job growing up. So good on you, Mom.
So clearly you're saying that my mom sucks.
Your
Well,
mom.
like,
Your mom is horrible.
I don't know, like, I've had like a bad meal once, but it was only because of service, and that was in Florida, in Miami, at this like wings place, and it was just like the worst service I ever had. But like food-wise, I don't think I've ever had anything truly like repulsive.
And I want to clarify, my meal stories were not at home. My mom is a great mom. She's a great cook. Does not know how to make an enchilada, but a great cook.
Like I had plenty of meals that were just like, all right, well, it's grilled cheese and soup night for the next 3
Yeah,
nights.
yeah, exactly.
All right, what's for dinner tonight? Hot dogs.
I've had cereal for dinner.
Yeah,
Who hasn't?
yesterday.
2 days
Maybe.
ago.
Yeah.
Captain Crunch.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to wait because you'll let the roof of your mouth heal.
Yeah, it was only the right side though.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
you choose one side at a time.
Yeah, well, you choose.
You choose the side.
choose one side to eat out.
Right, that way you can let that heal while you use the other side to eat Captain Crunch the next night.
No. By then you're switching to Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Or something.
Right, or Golden
You
Grams.
never do, huh?
Golden Grams.
I'm not a Golden Grams guy.
Reese's Peanut Butter Puffs?
We need to have this as a top three real cereal, like kid cereals.
Okay.
I think we did a long time
I think
ago.
we did.
Well, we can redo it.
Yeah.
Redux.
We like stuff.
Well, we have a better one
We
to
don't
do
remember
today.
it.
We
It didn't
did-
happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hold
If
on.
it's not on tape, which it is, then it didn't happen.
I can almost guarantee what came in.
Technically, it's probably not on tape.
It's probably on DVD
I can almost
or
guarantee
digital.
still what came in first.
Reese's Peanut Butter Puffs.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think we
Isn't
somehow
that stuff shouldn't that all be on like your Twitter thing? Can't you search for that?
probably.
No, it's Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah. That too.
Anyways, so we do have a top three.
Okay.
Do we want to get to it now, or do we want Jay's plethora of stories to bite us through the next 45 minutes?
Let's do top 3. See where that ends up. We'll do sports, and then we'll go to tech news after.
Okay.
All right. So
Jay,
top.
you all right with that?
Hi. What?
Okay.
So here's where we ended up last week. Is last week we ended up into the
Right here, like we said at the beginning of the show.
We have not left.
Don't move. They just ship in some clothes.
Yep.
They just cycle them. That's why you see this. We're in the same stuff like weeks in a row.
Right.
Sometimes they don't give us clothes, and we wear the same thing 2 weeks in a row.
Yep.
They're on this big plaid kick for me.
Yep.
But where we left off was apparently.
Oh yeah. So we got to be talking about. There was a story last week about
The
people sending
burials in space.
Burials in space, and that there's this company for as low as like $2,500 essentially. They will send your
Cremated
your
remains.
loved ones cremated remains, or a small portion of them, to orbit.
Right. But we took that one step further.
Right. Well, now they also offered like to the moon, right?
Right.
So for more money, I think that's around $12,500.
Right.
But they also offer a service where if you have to ask, it's probably too much,
Mm-hmm.
or they will send your remains to deep space.
Right.
Now we got to thinking about that. It's like, well, it probably costs a little bit more, but what if you sent a whole body?
Right.
Right. Not cremated, but the whole thing.
Like a la crystal casket just floating straight through space.
Right. Well, except maybe not in the casket, because we got to be thinking, what would be great to have that body dressed in for future spacefaring generations to find, or an alien civilization,
Right.
assuming they had total knowledge of pop culture and Earth culture.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They
I think it'd be more interesting if they didn't.
Right. Like.
but they can read English if we have to give them
Right.
a message. Like if we're gonna put like a note on the outside.
Just
all right.
remember that.
I'll start this off. I've got one.
Okay.
Dressed in Marty McFly style cowboy apparel from Back to the Future
With the
3.
tassels.
The tassels, the whole thing, on an actual horse.
So you have to wait for a horse to die too?
I'm sure there's a
Well,
horse
you don't have to
that's dead.
wait.
Like, a horse
Well, no,
just...
you're not going to go kill a horse.
No, guess what? A horse just died.
Oh.
Guess what? Now another horse just died.
Yeah.
And another one just died. Don't worry, but another one was born.
Now I can't have Jello.
You can have glue, though.
Oh.
Yes. Good old glue. I think it'd be hilarious. All right, just a cowboy on a horse floating through space.
So you're literally a space cowboy.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that, but that's amazing!
That was a good one.
That was tough. It stung mildly, but...
Yeah, space cowboy. Wow. All right, well, we have our top 3.
There we go.
Yeah, there it is right there.
I want to be sent out counting it with Brad.
So you
And
both
I'm
have to die the same
You have to
way?
wait for a Brad to die.
Really hoping that I die first, because if I'm paying for this, sorry, bro.
Aw,
You're getting crystallized and sent out there with me.
bummer. What would be good? How about trying to think of do that, like, oh my god, why this would be amazing.
Dressed like Wesley Snipes in Demolition Man? I know, that's what I was
Yeah.
just thinking. too.
Yes. No.
No?
Well, all right. So essentially, you'd have to get bronzed. Okay.
Well, I mean, we have the money for this, so yeah.
Right. So imagine
So you're bronzed.
You're because they haven't invented carbonite yet.
Okay.
But imagine like Han Solo in carbonite.
Just like,
yes. Just like in like that block, just like floating through space. That would be incredible.
that'd be pretty cool.
That would be.
I would like to be dressed in a life-size, like not life-size, an actual movie-ready Frodo outfit with with the One Ring around my neck and the book Lord of the Rings, except for the ending ripped out, like not ripped out, just not there, with a bunch of blank pages, up to the point where I get into Mordor,
Right.
and they know what I have to do,
Right.
and all of a sudden they find me in space.
So you've ripped out
They're
the
like-
complete last chapter.
Oh no! He has the ring around his neck. What do we do with this?
Like an alien civilization, yeah.
They'll have like a whole religion around this one ring to rule them all, and really,
Right.
it's just a prop replica.
Right.
It's got nothing special about
So
it.
really, your whole thing is about manipulating an alien
Oh, I'm
civilization.
the space troll. I will. Sorry, but you're all gonna be really confused.
Space troll!
I also want to be buried with a costume that's literally just made up of those little pills that are the dinosaurs that turn into, so that if I ever find water, it's
That would be all right.
and maybe behind my hair get some of those dollar store towels, so that I'll have like flowing locks of like Spider-Man towels and stuff like
right.
that.
Yep.
Yeah, like redneck it up.
What about
a Viking funeral where you're in a boat that's not on fire, but
because
just
there's no air in space?
yeah, it's just a boat, and you're laying there. They think you're like some
Or
heroes.
if you paint flames on the side of it.
paint
Yeah,
flames, on the side of it.
Yeah, yep.
Doug says that it's not a Viking funeral, it's just a boat trip.
Well then, okay, a boat trip.
Yeah.
You don't know. Somebody could fire an arrow straight up at me as I'm launching and miss.
I'm thinking that if
That's
you're
how they
saying,
ignite the engine to get me up there.
Jason wants to go out in a photon torpedo replica.
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
Or a Class 6 probe
Yeah.
casing.
Either way.
Or, actually, along the same exact lines,
Uh-huh.
since these aliens are going to know our pop culture because they've been watching our shit for years,
Of course.
Right.
just be dressed up as Captain Picard.
Oh no.
Or Captain Kirk. Or Captain Janeway if you're a female.
Right.
Be like, oh no, what do we do with him?
No, you're going to be like a god.
Oh.
I guess, yeah.
I also had an idea, one of those little novelty straps of TNT with a clock on it, stuck at like 3 seconds.
Right.
And like if they happen to unfreeze me, it just starts counting down. Beep, beep. Nothing happens, but like little confetti. Again, I'm a troll. I am not a good person to whatever alien finds me.
Right.
They're just going to declare war on our planet and just obliterate us.
Okay.
Oh. I've got one. All right.
Pac-Man?
No.
Okay.
No. Oh, that'd be good. No. Completely naked, except for just a complete, like, band of duct taped, already, like, fired off, fireworks like around my midsection.
So it looks like you launched yourself.
Just completely naked except for that.
Well, no, you gotta have pants on.
No.
Trust me with this one.
Okay.
Pants on, but the pants really end about here-ish,
Right.
and they're all just kind of burnt.
Okay, yeah.
And a helmet and goggles.
No goggles.
No goggles. Listen,
It'll be like the motorcycle helmet from like 1930.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that would be good.
That would be pretty good.
That worked?
Yeah.
Maybe our math was wrong.
Maybe. That would be hilarious.
That'd be pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
I want to be dressed up like a duck.
A horse-sized duck or a duck-sized horse?
A horse-sized duck.
Okay.
Just because.
Just like with your head sticking out, or just like completely encapsulated
No,
in a
okay.
duck costume? Or do we mean like the Oregon Ducks costume?
It's going to be a giant duck,
Uh-huh.
and then with me like half inside it.
Okay.
Like it's eating me, and then all of a sudden we're in space, and we just both died like that.
Right. Okay. Like eaten by a giant
Duck.
fake duck.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can wrap Jay in a sushi roll.
Yeah. Exactly.
We're making a meal out of you.
I'm delicious.
What else would be good? Let's see.
With a,
I already got one.
you want to be dressed in a fine suit
Okay.
with just a can of military grade bacon. Be like, my gift to you, because it's automatically frozen out there.
Right.
We're giving the
Well,
universe.
it's not automatically
bacon.
frozen if you're like close to the sun or a star or something. It's like 260 degrees in sunlight.
But then it'll be crispy bacon.
Yes, it will. Very crispy.
But Matt, you would be the ultimate gift giver. Just
Or you could actually use a can. Actually, if you want to do that, bring a can of ravioli, because that never gets warm in the middle.
oh yeah, or hot pockets.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
I want a spaceship that is a hot pocket.
Right.
Don't worry, I'll be nice and cozy inside.
Yeah, it'll be
it
fine.
won't be that hot.
Yeah.
I'll be on the side that's not lava,
Right.
like the side that stays glacial,
Yep.
but the other side will literally be
Be
lava.
lava, pretty much. Jay, what do you got?
Now you have to picture this. All felt, like cotton filling, whatever on the inside.
Oh, okay, we're not talking like Elton John tracksuit.
No.
Okay.
Maybe that's gonna be.
Oh, that's
That's
velvet.
gonna be the next one.
It's going to be a big middle finger, but in the middle finger is just a cutout for your head. And your feet
You're
dangling
launching-
out.
so
Right.
You're launching your head out into space.
No, your whole body's inside this
But
costume.
it's like a mascot costume.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like a
middle
mascot
finger
costume with your
mascot.
face in the middle finger, like where the fingernail
Right.
would be,
Yep.
and your feet dangling out, and your hands are just inside, and you just get launched out as big
So you're just a
middle
giant
finger,
F
just
you.
a huge fu to the whole world, universe.
What if you're dressed as a groom with cans behind you and a thing on your back that says "just married"?
How about just launched into space?
No,
Just married. Okay.
married.
All right. Recently deceased. Yeah.
Just murdered.
launched out with like a lottery ticket,
Right.
a winning lottery ticket.
One of the novelty ones.
Yeah.
So you always win.
A window, like you have like an astronaut helmet on,
Yep.
but just t-shirt and jeans, and just like the window washer like thing stuck in your hand.
Oh, poor guy. He was just at work one day.
Let's see what else.
What is known like for waiting for something?
What?
Like,
Waiting?
like.
Oh, just have a DMV ticket in your hand.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's like 2.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's like the odometer rolled.
What if you were in a car?
Just kind of
Like a 1982 Gremlin.
like we took. Like or
Yeah.
Only if there's one turn signal on.
just constantly a nuclear battery is running this thing. Just ding, ding.
No, you can make it solar just for the purposes of comedy.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then like somewhere in this other civilization, like
They actually have space traffic.
millennia away, they have space
And it's
traffic,
just-
and then here comes this like little gremlin with a turn signal on.
And there's a bunch of like ships just piling up behind you. Like he's gonna turn at some point.
Meanwhile, like,
He probably
Laying
shouldn't-
on their space horns.
He probably shouldn't have his window down,
right, yeah.
but we're not judging him
Not judging. Not judging.
because he's going.
Going, yeah.
He's gonna turn at some point. Oh look, a planet. Hey, he's turning.
How about just having like a like just wearing like essentially like little kids' clothes, but just holding like a giant kite. That'd be pretty good. Let's see.
Be sent out into the sky with wax wings on.
But they'll melt.
Maybe.
No,
No, there's a definite.
You don't know that?
I think we do. I think that's a reasonable assumption.
Okay, then a wooden structure that vaguely resembles where wax wings would be.
It'll turn to carbon, but yeah, sure.
Okay,
All right.
I'm alright with that.
Yeah, sure.
If 4 people die at the same time, bondage Teletubbies.
What about dressed as...
I was gonna ask.
Just went dark.
I was just gonna ask for more details, and then I realized you
don't-
better not.
That's
You
a
don't- you
bad
better not.
idea.
Yeah, that's
No.
better.
What about just around a table playing poker?
It's going to take some
Yeah.
construction, but not
Yeah,
impossible.
that could work.
Speaking of which, when we was out at lunch, swear to God, coming across Center
4
Bridge.
dead guys playing poker?
No, Center Bridge. No, this goes to the poker, but coming across the bridge downtown Torrington, there was I'm assuming a guy riding a bicycle with a bulldog mask on.
Okay.
Full head bulldog mask.
Welcome to Torrington.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the weird part.
Yeah, I was like,
I think
yeah.
Was he actually on the sidewalk?
The mask? No, it was on his head.
No, the bike rider.
Yes.
Okay, that's the weird part.
Yeah.
They don't ride on the sidewalk in Torrington. They're on the
That
road.
is
on the road.
suspicious.
I want to be dressed like Bob Ross.
Hair
I
and
would
everything?
be a legend.
Or Elvis.
No.
No?
Who's greater, Bob Ross or Elvis?
Bob Ross.
Okay.
Elvis Ross.
That's just no. You'd break the universe. They wouldn't know what to think.
Yeah.
They'd be like, wait.
Dressed as
He
Bob
was-
Ross while painting.
What's that? Yeah.
Yeah.
With like a-
frozen
As
in
long as it's in Earth on the canvas.
Yeah, exactly. It would be like a happy little earth
Happy
with,
little
one,
earth,
with
yeah.
one little tree poking out of it.
Yep, exactly.
Happy
Yes.
little clouds.
Yep. And I was going to take a paladine and some mountains.
Randomly in space.
See the random space, yep.
There's no accidents. It was just a happy little
Right, yep.
accident.
Painting Earth, yeah, just floating out there, yeah. Just,
Happy little volcano over here.
yep. Happy little...
Happy little supernova.
Happy little genocidal war on that continent. Yeah.
Look, I found life.
Remember, there are no accidents.
It was on purpose. It's all part of my plan.
Yeah.
Bob Ross will own the universe.
So let's see what else.
So if they have all of our pop culture references,
Okay, Amelia Earhart.
I want
Dressed
to
as
be.
Amelia
I
Earhart.
want to have flat reconstructive surgery
Uh-huh.
to look like Matt Damon because they will know somebody is coming for me.
You ain't Matt Damon.
But I would be.
This isn't the Bourne Identity.
It's not the Bourne Identity.
All right.
It could be The Martian,
I guess.
or it could be Saving Private Ryan, or it could be any of the other movies where we go to save Matt Damon.
So it's Matt Damon in low Earth orbit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, here's an important... How tall is Matt Damon?
I'm having reconstructive surgery.
How tall are you?
5'10"? How tall is Matt Damon?
Are you really 5'10"?
5'9".
He's 5'11".
So what?
you
I
can pull it
embellished a little bit. I'll
Wear
have
heels.
I'll have the
You
time.
shrink in space.
Actually expanded space.
Yes, I'm as tall as Matt Damon.
You actually
You'd
do...
be taller.
Yeah, you do
No,
get an
he'd be
inch or
taller.
two taller in space.
Good. There you go.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
All right.
Well, is he gravity pushing down on your parts?
Stupid.
Yep.
Stopping me from living my dream of being
Darn
tall.
spine getting
Almost 6
compressed.
feet tall.
So close.
Oh, it's just a sign that says worst vacation ever.
Just that. Yeah, it's just holding the sign. Yep. That would be good. What about just in bed? In a bed.
Just to sleep.
Just asleep in a bed.
You'd have, to
would
be,
be
you'd have to be a
cool.
girl.
Yeah. What?
You have to be a girl, so you can be like Sleeping Beauty. They'll try to wake you up. Really, they're just kissing a dead girl. Sorry, that's the troll.
Also dark,
That's
yeah.
the troll. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right. What else?
In bed would be nice, though.
How about a Barney costume? It's a big purple dinosaur floating through.
Or one of those T-Rex costumes?
What about dressed as Jason?
Selling Girl Scout
Why would I go
cookies.
dressed as Jason? I mean, it's
Not this
just
Jason.
khakis and a shirt.
Like Jason. Like from
Why would I dress as Jason? It's just khakis and a shirt.
Jason Voorhees.
Why would I dress as Jason? It's just khakis and a shirt.
Is that you in the movies? You don't talk
Well,
like that.
you're halfway there.
Anyways,
Yay.
I would like to dress as Jason from Jason the Movies.
You're in a movie?
I'm gonna kill you.
All right.
Jason
No,
of the
that's
Argonauts?
him. All right, anyways.
Still gonna kill you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Jason of Star Command?
Star Command. I don't
No.
know why I did Sean Connery.
Dressing like a zombie wouldn't be good.
No, probably not.
Because they'd be like, oh, it's
Rob Zombie, maybe.
I'm trying to think, what from past pop culture
would be good for space travel.
would be good for space travel? Yeah.
Just bring a towel.
Wow, that would be. It would have to have it 42 embroidered on it, otherwise
Yeah.
they might not get the reference.
Whatever. You
Right.
always have your towel.
If they ever do a sequel to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, they need to do that where you have they're like flying around along in the spaceship and they go, "Thunk." You know, it's just someone with a towel.
Of a towel.
Yeah,
Or the person with
person
the towel.
with the towel. Yeah,
Just always have it.
and it says 43 on it. Like, oh, that's your problem right there.
Yep.
Yep.
Bad accent, but whatever.
Thank you. I don't even know what accent that was.
You were trying something.
I don't even know.
Space.
Wasn't that English? Ah, that's your problem
neither,
right there.
Neither was that either.
No, it wasn't that.
Space.
The final frontier.
What about just going naked in a ball, curled up in the fetal position? Whatever happened to the baby from 2001: A Space Odyssey? He just grew up and
Or
stayed.
grew young? I don't. Yeah, something like that.
Can we just be in a phone booth dressed as Bill and Ted?
Yes. Yes. Oh my God, yes. And like the windows just like slightly cracked.
Like, oh,
Pretty accurate.
Oh no.
No, there it is.
Yep, that's your problem.
Man, if they had just known.
Right? Yeah.
Oh no.
No.
Whoa.
Not cool, Dead Ted.
I know Kung Fu. What wrong movie, dude?
Dude.
Wayne. Wrong movie.
All right, I think we have enough to compile our top three, don't you?
No.
You don't?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Space Cowboy.
Space Cowboy, you have to be on a horse. Dressed in ridiculous cowboy outfit on an actual horse.
Yes. Unfortunately, the top three are probably going to come from the first things we said.
Probably.
Carbonite.
Yeah, Carbonite's got to be there, yeah.
It can't be bronze because bronze might turn.
Well, I'm just saying, like you it's a bronze block, but you paint it black, just powder coat it, you know.
Maybe by then we'll have carbonite.
Right? Yeah, you never know. What would be number 3?
I want a dude with a towel.
I do like. I'm not gonna lie. I do really like the Lord of the Rings. It's like totally fucking with him on the ending.
Being like, wait
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah.
So this is what happened to him?
Right.
Somehow he got to space?
Some of the guys. Or naked guy with the rockets taped around his stomach.
I would go with that as number 3.
Naked guy with the rockets. I think that you have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, naked guy with rockets and the shitty helmet.
Can we substitute the shitty helmet for a beer helmet?
Yes! Yes, we can.
Okay.
All right.
That's an option that
Yeah.
comes on this ride.
Yeah, it's now that's 12,550. They upcharge you on the beer helmet.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Honorable mention to DMV waiting person.
Yep. Well, DMV waiting and Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. What?
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm all right with it getting an honorable mention compared to Space Cowboy, which was amazing.
Carbonite.
And
drunk
rocket
guy
beer.
with drunk guy rocket launch
That doesn't even bother saying hold my beer. He's holding it on his helmet.
on his helmet. He doesn't even take the time.
He's a thinker. He's
And
motivated.
He's a doer.
He's a doer. Yeah.
Yes, he is.
He done did something.
Yeah, that would be amazing. All right.
What was it? DMV ticket in hand and
Lord of the Rings with the last chapter ripped out.
All right, and because he is such an amazing human being, Doug.
That would have to be handwritten to make it work.
Yeah.
I'll just steal the journal from Elijah Wood. Because as I know from listening to him in an interview, he actually took that.
Did he really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
He's like, yep.
Yoink.
He actually took it from The Hobbit, not from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, okay.
It's because that way, apparently it had more written in it. I don't know.
Oh. Sure.
No. He took the one that he gave Sam because that had all the Lord of the Rings in it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Not as cool as, I think it's Alan Tudyk. Has a door from Firefly.
Really?
I think I heard him say he took a door because he wanted a door.
Okay.
The Shepherd book took his book with all the pages ripped out.
Right.
Mal, I think, or Nathan Fillion has his rifle.
Right.
So they all just straight up
props.
stole things. It was like,
Yeah.
Oh, you're canceling us.
Yoink.
But he said that, Alan said that when he was going on tour or something like that for another movie, they had all of their stuff there, so he just took a bunch of stuff. He's like, yup.
Yep. 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 Go ahead and say something. I'm just gonna go ahead and walk out and
Take these.
What are you gonna do? Fire me?
yeah. So because Doug is such an amazing human being, he's gonna tell us more about the amazing world of
John
sports.
Favreau. Oh.
John Favreau directing sports.
Sports.
With Doug.
The topic this time out, the Indy 500 on We'll Change It When We Get Home. We'll change a lot of things, is what Homer Simpson said about Wikipedia. All right, the Indy 500. It's on a bunch of bucket lists. You got to go to the Kentucky Derby. You got to go to the Indy 500, the World Series, the football thing, all that stuff. Except the drivers, unfortunately, actually through a lot of history, have operated as almost complete unknowns. Now, this could be in part because the same syndrome that NFL players suffer. Actually, we're not talking about that. Nothing that serious. We're talking about the under-the-helmet syndrome, where some people say football players, when they go out, like to make a big splash because their faces are rarely seen. Unlike basketball players, you get extreme close-ups. Football players, faces rarely seen on TV, so a lot of people can't recognize them in public. That could be the case here. Here is what we're talking about, IndyCar. The drivers wear helmets, but under the helmet, it sounds like a feature that IndyCar would do, and they probably have. At some point or another, under the helmet, there's actually quite a bit going on. First off, IndyCar, you can look it up, or at least IMS, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, produced the best, not the best in the sports category, the best Harlem Shake video. That was the best. So again, no kiddie pool sports category. The best Harlem Shake video went to IMS, the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, starring Joseph Newgarden, who no one's ever heard of, even though he's really, 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 really funny. And this Connor Daly actually might even be funnier. And no one's ever heard of him, in part because the funny guy in the IndyCar series is somebody else. They ditched those two, and the funny guy, the anointed funny guy, was somebody else. But that's a story for another time. Oh wait, no, I've screwed that up. That's a good story for another time. That's a good. What did she say when she didn't explain the lightsaber? Because she's like, a good question for another time. A good story, a good lightsaber for another. She stalled until the next movie. Anyway, so Joseph Newgarden and Connor Daly, nobody knows who they are, even though they're hilarious. Also, J.R. Hildebrand, who's in this race, turned down a full ride. He turned down a free ride, not what you think, to MIT to race. Now, he hasn't done that well racing, but he's certainly doing that well academically. He was courted by a number of schools, including a full scholarship to MIT, which he turned down to race. He currently, when he's not racing, is an adjunct professor at Stanford. And I believe he's actually working on, he was working on, I think he's an advisor at Stanford too, for driverless cars. I think it's like driverless cars. And we saved the best for last, which would be Will Power. Again, nobody knows who this guy is, even though he loves old school rap. He's got a brother who's a comedian. He's got unbelievable reflexes. They did a reflex test on him, and he did incredibly. Then he did a full workout where he got all sweaty and tired, and his reflexes got even better. This sounds like a really interesting guy, but wait. There's more. He's also a drummer who was what do they call the Rockin' 1000, who invited the Gin Blossoms or somebody to Italy, whoever the heck it was. He's participated in a couple of those on a much smaller scale in Indianapolis. He sits in and drums with all kinds of different rock bands. He's a drummer in addition to everything else that he does. But again, Willpower, for some reason, there's no press on him. Could be the fact that they're hidden by helmets, more than likely, even though ratings and interest have been up over the last couple of years in IndyCar. More likely, though, is the fact that there's just so many drivers and the entire series kind of gets buried in the world of sports that a lot of good stories get missed out on. By the way, if you watch that Rockin' 1000 where they invited whatever it was, thank you. Yes, that is it. They were the ones with the I'm Too Sexy, right? They sang that I'm Too Sexy song, I'm pretty sure, is what they were. If you watch that video, look for not 20-year-old Nicole Kidman. She's like in every shot.
All right, then.
That was Belle Biv DeVoe.
Was it?
Yeah, the one that he was talking about.
Okay.
No, it wasn't
What, I'm
Belle
Too
Biv.
Sexy?
It wasn't Belle Biv DeVoe.
Right
Oh,
Said
was it?
Fred did that.
I know.
All right, well, there you go. Right
Yeah.
Said Fred? Right? So,
Well, no.
by the way, Willpower, possibly the best name in sports.
Yes.
Right next to Dick Butkus.
No, Dick Trickle.
That, yeah, that too.
What about Max Power?
Nah.
Now,
Willpower is better than Max Power?
is there a Max Power?
No.
Well, then
I hope,
Willpower
he
better.
I hope he has a kid.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Max Power. Willpower
Oh, and then Max Power.
Yeah.
and Sherry Power will have a kid called Max Power.
All right, then.
Sherry Power is actually a real person.
Great.
Hold on. Rob, where was Sherry Power from? Because I remember the name, I don't remember where she was from. No.
Was that the Where's
She was
the
like
Beef- Where's
working
the
for
Beef
like the
lady?
United Way or something for a while.
That was the Where's the Beef lady, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, okay.
All right,
Anyway, there is a real Sherry Power and she has an awesome name.
All right.
Okay, I want you to think of a person that you'd actually want in this situation.
The show?
No.
I wouldn't do that to
Yay.
You are stuck on a deserted island. And
Yay!
Do we have food?
Not a desert island. A deserted island.
Yay!
It's not been deserted. There's nobody there.
Yay!
Okay.
Do we have food trees?
With desserts, it's been.
It's a
dessert
you
day.
have coconut. You have coconut.
That's a start.
Dessert.
Do we have a machete?
No.
Bummer.
Well, I don't know. Maybe because
Give it
we're
a
gonna play this game.
Okay.
Who you have one person that you can have with you. Who do you pick? You're an idiot.
Some
He's
guy
right,
with a personal locator beacon.
No, you both fall off a ship. You have the clothes on your back, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, but Brad's clothes include a person.
Batman belt.
Okay, that gets taken off, and the fish eat that.
Ah.
Damn.
Damn dissolvable Batman belt. Okay.
So who do you take with you? Yes.
Real or fictional or real?
It can be real or fictional, but if they did or did not have any powers, they're gone.
So just a normal person.
Yes, a normal person is there.
Really, at that point, it's like
Clark Kent. Because he's a normal person. I don't know that he's Superman. Nobody knows that he's Superman. I found the loophole.
Did you though? Did you?
No, you get Clark Kent when he separates himself from Superman. I'm sorry.
Oh, wow. Wow. You're taking just Clark Kent.
He's also playing Superman 3 here, so he just invalidated anything he says after this.
Well, here's the thing: is I generally feel that I have enough survival skills
So it doesn't
the
matter
last 3 or 4 hours.
to last at least
until the peanuts from the plane run out.
pretty much, yeah. You know how many of those I shove in my pockets?
About 5.
Which
Yeah.
peanut you want to suck on today? This one.
Yep.
Peanut numminess.
I mean,
I think it would be tough, but I think I could survive. So at that point, it's more about mental state than it is survival.
okay.
I don't know.
Do you take somebody that you can talk to? Somebody that can
One
keep,
would hope so.
somebody that you can help keep you warm at night.
Perhaps.
Somebody that you can talk to and keep you warm
I
at
got
night.
it.
Now, bear in mind, it can't be somebody that like we know if you have like like anybody. So You can't be
Johnny
like
Storm's not a real person.
you can't be like I'm taking Sam with me. Although that would not be a bad choice.
No, because survival skills and
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah, you're able to take
A little
somebody.
creepy to keep you warm at night, but yeah.
Not really.
All right, fair enough.
He'd be willing.
Bring
to
it
do
in, bro. Bring
Bring it in, yeah. Well, is it a tropical deserted isle?
It's slightly seasonal.
This is bullshit. I don't know. You tell
So
me.
basically, it's this random little island off of like Virginia. So it's got some season, but
Mostly hot, temperate type.
so we're down by like Florida.
Yeah. So who do you want to take with you?
Here's the thing.
Yes.
I don't know.
Why not?
I don't know. I haven't put a lot of thought into that. Plus, I don't really like.
Like people that much?
Yeah, there you go. No, I also don't like. Like I said, I feel I have enough survival skills, so probably go with the whole keep you warm at night. And I don't. But the thing of it is I don't. I don't have a encyclopedic knowledge of.
Cup sizes?
Sure.
I don't know where you're going with it.
Well, no, just essentially people in that genre.
Okay.
Yeah. Because
So-
inevitably we're going to pose this question to Jay, and he's going to have someone exactly picked out in his head. Whoever his.
I'm gonna guess he's gonna go with Daisy Ridley.
Whoever his current squeezes of the week.
So Jay,
I've already got it.
who did I get it? Are you gonna take Daisy Ridley with you?
Nope.
Who are you taking with you?
A very attractive lady Navy SEAL.
Just
Because
any-
she's a SEAL, she can survive, she can teach me, get me in shape, and she's hot.
any of the.
That is if she doesn't get sick of you and kill you.
Or he doesn't die of the same
Then he
training.
becomes a very
Yeah.
nice. Then he becomes a very nice headdress for her,
That is true.
and a necklace, and
Wearing
I'm just
skin
picturing-
everywhere.
I'm just
You win
picturing
Survivor
the
Island.
head that the director has from Tropic Thunder where they're like, "Brr, brr, brr, brr."
Woo! Oh no, I can go get that tree. No, I really don't think you can. No, I can't watch me. I'm pretty sure I put C4 over there. No, I don't think you did. That's what happened to you.
Yeah. That head's so real. I don't know. I don't have a good answer.
No good answer.
Demi Moore as G.I. Jane in that period.
So you're going with an actual G.I. Jane, but in Demi Moore's body. In that period.
In that period.
In that period. Not now. In that, yeah. Maybe
I haven't seen
even
her now.
it's-
I haven't
you
seen her
know.
lately, but back then she was hot.
I'm not going for the so much keep you warm at night.
Okay.
I'd want to learn things from somebody. I'd want to actually be able to talk to somebody.
Come on, you don't know how to start a fire without any matches or stuff?
I do.
Do you?
But I also want somebody who's also
We also need to do this on the show sometime.
Wait, that's real?
start a fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, that'll go over well.
Why can't we do that with like sticks and stuff?
Because it's fire.
Outside your backyard for all I care, not here.
Well, can't we just stick a camera out the back door?
No.
Aw.
No fire on
So we'll
Alti's
have to film a
property.
segment at your house where you're not shooting in the ass with paintballs.
That's
Well,
gonna
I'm
be
out.
tough.
I know.
I know. It's a big ask. Ass.
That'd be a cool thing for us to do, though. Survival 101.
Yeah.
What not to do.
We should do like a survival Olympics.
See who could actually
Well,
do it.
I lost. Next.
Well, no, like who can start a fire the fastest?
Still out.
Oh,
You two I could see doing this.
Well, I would probably win.
Wow, that would be. I don't know, man.
Those are challenge words.
Yeah.
I already have an never mind. I'm not even going to spoil what I have.
What you got?
Lighter or matches?
No, you can't. Obviously those are off the table.
Right. Clearly.
Is Flint and Steel out of the game too?
yes.
Yes, you
Okay.
have to use.
He's got a Charizard.
Charizard's out as well.
You out.
If you had, basically, if you were left with nothing and you went into the woods, okay,
So basically, we're going to Brad's house in the woods, and it's gonna be like, here we are, go.
go. Yeah.
Okay, I can start a fire.
We're gonna.
Can I have the drone after you're all dead?
I'm
Yes,
just filming
yes.
it, so can we share it?
There's 2 drones.
No, there's only one now.
Oh, there's only one now? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can share.
The other one's in the Carolinas somewhere.
Yeah.
Jay, I'll give you my Rob, I'll give you my Xbox One.
I'll tell you,
Yeah,
we'll
he
make
needs it, I don't.
we'll make one exception.
What's that? Jay gets a lighter.
You can have a knife.
Well, you'd probably
Pocket
have
knife.
one.
A pocket like a little folding knife.
Yeah.
Like mine.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was thinking even smaller. I would like a little Cub Scout knife.
Yeah, well, like, something like that, you know.
I'll get you.
Imagine you're in the
both a
wilderness
Swiss
with nothing
Army
but
knife.
like a pocket knife, because that's like the scenario, right?
Okay. So you want to what? Survive?
Well, we need to have like specific challenges, like start a fire,
Okay.
build a shelter. Might take a little while, but that would be a good one.
With a knife?
We'll fix it in post.
Yeah. Well,
With a pocket knife?
yeah,
I need to buy one with at least a little bit of a serrated edge then.
yeah. You have one, don't you?
No, the one.
No,
you
but
gave
to
us
be
all straight.
fair,
Is it?
Yeah.
to be fair, we're gonna both go to Walmart or wherever, and we're gonna buy you the same exact knife.
Oh,
so
that's-
there's no
Oh yeah,
advantage.
yeah,
That's
that would
not-
work.
that's
Yeah,
not a
yeah.
bad
You get
idea.
a cheap knife, yeah.
Yep.
So be like, all right, here's all the knives in the sporting
Can we
goods
make it a
section.
semi-decent one, like the Gerber one?
Sure, probably.
Because I want to
Yeah.
actually use it again.
Right. But no, that would be
My Kershaw one is fantastic.
that would be so. What? All right. What would our challenges be for that? So starting
Hold
a fire.
on,
is
let me
clearly-
write this down so we don't have to go back into the episode
Yeah.
and find it again.
So starting a fire, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
Would we go with getting food? I don't know if you want to hunt.
That would take longer than we would have because
You got to stream.
Kill or be killed.
And
Oh, it's Hunger Games.
We're gonna
Cool.
build a dome, and 2 men enter, 1 man
No
leaves.
mercy.
we could do the first person to get any form of food that's not bark or moss.
First person to kill Rachel Ray.
First person to kill Rachel Ray.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, that could just be, oh, I just found a tree that has a berry on it or a bush. Yeah, I win.
But we'd have to look it up to see if it's edible if we don't know what it is.
Right.
And the person has to eat it.
Gross that. Give it a shot. 50-50.
You ever eaten a bad berry? It'll kill you.
I have blackberries in my backyard.
Okay.
Yep.
There's other things that look like blackberries.
But we're saying like in the woods, you know,
Yeah.
like in the woods around my house, it's a little bit slim pickings.
It might be.
Like pretty much all you have are wild animals.
Mm-hmm.
You have some fish in the brook.
Yep.
Or maybe crayfish, and
Cray cray.
there might be mushrooms.
Oh God, that would be a
Psychedelic ones?
crapshoot.
Mushrooms?
Yeah.
There are chicken of the forest mushrooms in the woods somewhere.
Well, at least
Chicken
I know what
of the
those.
for-
At
that's
least
a thing?
That's a thing.
What?
Yeah.
That's a thing?
It's a
Yeah.
mushroom. Yeah.
It's a
At least,
mushroom.
at least I know what that looks like.
Yeah, me too. They're great.
They're-
They're huge. Yeah, they're really good.
Well, sometimes they're like that.
yeah.
But yeah, they cook up really
So
well.
yeah, so those are the ones that I can think of.
So finding food,
Finding
foraging, building a fire.
Start a fire, build a shelter, find and eat something edible.
Yeah, pretty food. Yeah, it's basically food,
Do we want to cook
food,
it on
fire,
the
shelter.
No, these are the challenges. You can go in any order you want.
No, I think we'd be like, and
Oh,
fire, go,
Yeah.
and shelter, go.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'd have to do shelter first,
Yeah,
and then food, and then fire. Because
Or
I
any-
want to cook the food.
sure.
I'm picky.
All right, something like that. Hey, tech news.
Are we still doing that?
I think so.
Oh.
What do you got? Well, you only got
You
four
know,
stories.
you
There's
never-
only 4 stories. It was
You
slim
never
pickings.
figured out you never asked who I'd want.
Well, who do you want?
I would want Les Stroud. Not only is he entertaining, I find him highly entertaining, but he can play the harmonica.
That
he
is
can
true.
Do all kinds of stuff.
You'd be like, entertain me, monkey boy.
So, so the superpowers are gone, your utility belt's gone, but its harmonica survives.
He always has his harmonica.
Uh-huh.
Said almost everybody about President.
Okay, we
No
got...
offense, he was asking for a Batman utility belt.
It is, Brad.
It
But
wouldn't.
the fish ate it. How do they not eat his harmonica?
If you had said, well, would I be able to get at least like a pocket knife? Of course. Or a multi-tool? Of course. You didn't ask those types of things. You said, I want a Batman get out of jail free belt. Guess what? There's no planes. Don't worry. Got a helicopter in here. It's the Batman utility belt.
Go, go, gadget. I wish he'd ever said, like, go, go, gadget, Batman, utility belt.
Foonk.
Yeah.
It's a crossover episode.
Yep.
Hooray.
Go, go, gadget, Batman. And he just pops out. He's like, I win.
Like, go, go, gadget, Batman. Oh, Batman. I know.
go get him.
Yeah. What do you got?
Who done it? He'd be like, him. Okay.
Have you ever had a shirt that had vents on it so you could breathe like under the arms like
Yeah,
sports
yeah,
shirts and
I
stuff
have
like
a
that?
couple of those,
ripped.
yeah.
Ripped.
They're ripped.
They are ripped shirts. The user might not be, but the shirt is.
But yeah, I have ventilated shirts.
Okay. So what
Of course,
if
Brad
I
has ventilated shirts.
what if I told you that engineers at MIT have actually worked out a shirt that has vents on it
I
that
have
physically open and close
Like,
depending on the amount of body heat you're producing? Yes.
You now have like a wing, a spoiler.
Basically,
Right.
like
you're like, hold on, I need to open the vents on my shirt. Oh wait, too much.
So they're between thumbnail and finger-sized vents that are
Okay.
on a shirt, and they actually physically open and close.
Is it based on body heat?
Yes.
Okay.
They open based on the body heat.
That's kinda cool.
Of the wearer. Now, how do you think those would open?
Probably some sort of
With a butler
heat-sensitive-
following behind you.
heat-sensitive polymer that expands or contracts based on a certain temperature threshold.
Brad?
No.
Oh, does that mean I get a real guess?
Sure.
Okay, so it with an iPhone app.
No.
It's
Still a possibility.
liquid metal.
Nope.
In a shirt?
Sure.
Uh,
One more guess.
electrically conductive
Kind of,
film.
yeah.
Nah.
Like Batman.
Bacteria.
Really?
Perfectly safe, non-toxic, obviously, bacteria.
Oh, that's what everyone always says.
Slightly
Perfectly
cancer
safe.
causing.
Nothing to see here. Ignore your back getting eaten.
I was gonna say you might lose a rib or two after a couple of years, but don't worry about that.
Fine. Yeah, it's good.
So they have found that there are some bacteria and other biological cells that can respond to humidity and expand when it's high and shrinking as the air gets drier. So hot, and now it's cool again.
Uh-huh.
Now it's hot. Now it's cool again.
Yeah, what happens when you wash them? They're like,
Well, they have the sweat of your body, so.
right.
So it's actually strong enough to open pore-like holes in a running top.
Neat.
So that is very cool. And like you just mentioned, if you're worrying about
When you get,
wearing,
really hot, the shirt just disappears entirely.
that's very true.
You're just left with like a little ring around the bottom.
Just
And
disintegrates. Like,
And the bacteria that they're using is actually harmless to humans, whether it's on or inside the body.
but it would
So
kill
you
a
could
dog.
eat your shirt and you'd be fine.
oh, but poor Toby.
Or, yeah.
They're also going to put this into a shoe.
Pat won't eat it if you put vinegar on it.
That
Yeah,
is
I
very
won't
true.
eat it. I
No
won't eat it.
vinegar on your shoe.
But he will eat if you put ketchup on it.
And they're also going to do like a fluorescent bacteria that can light up when you exercise in the dark, and odor-producing bacteria that can make you smell better post-workout, and all kinds of
So
other
this is
stuff.
all MIT's.
Wait, what would it do
lab,
in the
right?
dark? Would it like? Did you say it would glow?
It'd be
in the dark?
fluorescent.
Okay.
Oh, crud, it's the cops. Run. There he goes. It's that glowing kid.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Let's
Get
be honest.
'em.
If you're stealing stuff, you're not buying fluorescent.
Fluorescent.
Unless you
shirts. Yeah.
steal the fluorescent shirt.
That's
I guess
very
true.
true.
Yeah, from the MIT lab. Is
No.
it on sale?
Not yet.
It's
Okay.
It's at MIT.
They're trying to market it right now, and it's unclear when they're going to be available.
Bummer.
Now, do you remember a while back, not that long ago, but a little while back, we talked about the Xbox Game Pass?
Yeah, where it was
Where-
like a subscription service.
Correct. 100 titles starting June 1st, so
Right.
only a few days from now.
Right?
Cool thing is, before we get into it, if you have Xbox Live Gold, you can get it right now.
Okay.
It is available.
And how much is it?
Available.
It is $10 a month.
Uh-huh.
You get, they have about 100 titles right now. You can download whatever you want. And there's over 100 Xbox 360 and Xbox One titles.
I remember looking at like all the titles and going,
It's unremarkable.
Eh.
And they said that
Yeah.
themselves. It's unremarkable. Halo 5 Guardians, Payday 2, NBA 2K16, Soul Calibur 2 are some of the bigger names. But a vast majority of this library still remains unknown even to this moment. But good news is Microsoft has allowed everyone to have a 14-day free trial.
Thanks.
You're not locked out.
Yet.
You know, just don't enter your password wrong.
That's what I do most of the time anyways.
You lose, you win.
I don't know.
15-day free trial.
No, just 14.
Oh, 14.
So 14-day free trial. Well, at least you can try it out for free and be like, nope, this sucks.
Yep.
Let's see. But as they noted, for $120 a year, they're going to have to pull some big titles out to convince people to actually pay this.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Right now, no, not a shot.
No.
What's the best game on there right now? Battletoads.
Yeah.
Battletoads is awesome.
It is, and super frustrating. You're like level 2, and you're like, fuck this game.
All I remember,
It's the hover bikes.
no, not from Battletoads. It's actually from Ninja Turtles. You know how this is the old one where you get to like the second
Are we
level.
talking Super NES or NES?
I think it's NES.
Okay.
You get to like the second level and you have to go walking across the street. There's like vans that go. It's like a big game of Frogger.
Yeah.
But the vans follow a certain path. I kept getting run over by the vans. I was like, God damn it. I don't die in the levels. I pop up on a sewer van.
Yep.
Like, what? I want to play that game again just to beat it.
Well, it can be arranged.
Okay.
All right.
That's all. Sorry.
The UK have switched on the world's largest wind turbines.
Really? Where
Yes.
are they? How much power do
in
they
the
produce?
UK.
And how large are they?
And they're in the UK.
Okay.
They're in Liverpool Bay, wherever the hell that is.
It's in Liverpool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
There's 32 of them.
Uh-huh.
Guess how tall they are?
5 feet. They're above 5 feet, but below 9,000.
To the tip of the blade or to the turbine itself?
They just say,
Height?
yeah, they just say it's height.
891 feet.
624 feet.
640. You're very close. Guess how long the blade is? And I believe there are
one
3 of
blade?
them.
230 feet.
260 feet.
2 for 2. 262 feet long.
Damn it.
Yes.
They can generate 8 megawatts of power.
Each?
Yes.
Wow.
Now compare that to something else.
Now,
Like, let's assume people don't know how much a megawatt is.
A megawatt is 1,000,000 watts.
And 1,000,000 watts would power.
10,000 homes.
Okay. So this thing could power like.
Because like
8
your
homes.
average home is going to use like even probably during peak times maybe 10 to 15,000 watts. So yeah, 10,000 goes into 1,000,000. Oh wait, that would be 100 homes for a megawatt. 100 homes for each megawatt.
So 800 homes.
800 homes, yeah.
And how many of these do they have?
32.
That's not. Wait, 32?
Yeah.
32.
Oh wow.
So now,
Okay.
according to the company, one revolution of
1,000
a blade,
homes.
of one of these, can power a single house for 29 hours.
Wow.
So, squeaky, squeaky, dink. One house for an entire day,
That's pretty crazy.
right? Let's see. They are building these turbines.
but you get the power all at once, like
all your lights.
got really bright, and then I remember hearing about this story.
Where'd you leave Grandma? She was in the bedroom. Did you leave the light on? Yeah. Shit.
Grandma's on fire.
She's just crispy.
I just remember hearing a story
Tell
about
everybody you went to the Bahamas.
there was a friend of mine knew someone who bought this military surplus generator once
Oh Jesus.
and hooked it up to his house, did it himself, didn't pay any
Which is
attention to like
which is the dumbest thing to do in the world.
Circuit-
Even I know to pay
circuit
somebody.
switches or whatever. Power went out, and he's like, "Aha!" And he's like, powers up the generator, and like all the lights on his block get really bright, and then burn out because it was 440 volts.
Oh my god.
So it fed right
If
back
it
into
really-
the system.
Yeah,
Whoops.
Uh-huh.
You're welcome, guys.
that's a really bright light.
Your microwave worked for like a second.
Yeah, and the baked potato
Done.
ding.
Cooked turkey too.
Yeah, it was still in the freezer.
So here's the thing over in the UK.
Uh-huh.
The UK is very friendly to these kinds of companies with their regulations and subsidies.
Yep.
But the UK government said, well, we're going to keep giving you money, but you need to find ways to cut costs.
Okay.
So what they did is that you have to build,
Your own windmill.
you have to build a foundation for every tower, regardless of the size. So they said instead
Or
of building,
do you?
no, you do. So they said you have
Well, you need floating wind turbines. But
Can't.
still have a foundation somewhere.
No, they don't.
They're not just
No, they don't.
floating.
It's a tether.
well, they're tethered.
It could be that big.
Well, they're tethered to the ocean floor instead of like a solid
Do they
port foundation.
do they tether them to the ocean floor? I thought they.
No, they
usually
do floating wind turbines like that. They're
Well, no, I know they
tethered.
do floating wind turbines, but I didn't know.
Right.
I thought they would tether them to the ground.
Well, they would tether them to the ocean floor.
But that's why I was asking.
Yeah,
Did they
that's
actually
what
do
they
that?
did, yeah.
I thought they'd put them on land. because it'd be easier to-
Anyway.
No. All right. Anyways.
So instead of building 100 of the smaller ones, they said, well, let's just build 32 of these ginormous ones and we'll get more power. They're cheaper to build and
So
maintain.
Clarkson was involved.
Yeah.
He was.
More power.
That's
And-
Tim Allen. Could you imagine Clarkson and Tim Allen?
Power. More power.
More power.
Oh, power.
Why haven't they done a thing together?
They really should. Yeah.
It's true.
They'd be like, Americans aren't all that bad.
Yeah.
Finally, the FAA has now said you don't have to register your drones anymore.
Oh, you don't?
You don't
No.
have to register them?
No.
Why not?
Unless you're doing commercial work.
Correct.
Right.
So you need to. Okay.
Yeah.
If you're doing commercial stuff, yes. But if you're just doing, like, Brad just bought 20 drones, and now he's just going to go fly around.
Right.
All at the same time.
Because there's a court ruling. They're like, haha, no.
They're just circling his house, watching for people.
Pretty much.
And when they see somebody, the engines just stop
Put.
and land on their head.
Yep.
But the cool thing is that the FAA noted that from January to March of this year, 100,000 people registered drones.
Well, here's the thing. Like, a lot of people, like, when they get drones, like, I'm actually heartened by this. A lot of people try to do the right thing. They really do. Like, because me being involved with Simsbury Airport, like, people get, like, warnings with their app, like, you are near Simsbury Airport, and they'll, like, call me, and I'm like, hey, I give them, like, the quick spiel, like, hey, don't fly it over the freaking runway, and, all the rest of that
Don't
stuff.
be an idiot, yeah.
But, like, a lot of people are actively trying to do the right thing,
Well, good for them.
And I think it's one of those things you just see, like, things like the guy flying it in the middle of the city who flew it into the baseball stadium the other. You see that?
I didn't see
footage?
that.
He flew it like into this empty seat, like it was like a packed stadium except for this like one seat in the upper deck. And it took his GoPro camera, was like, whoop, bam! He lost control of it and
Where did it land?
inside the baseball stadium during a game.
And now someone else has a drone.
Yeah, like seriously, if that crashed next to me with it, I'd be like, yoink, bye!
I'll just find another remote for it.
Yep, pretty
See you
much.
later.
Great game, guys.
Great
Go
game, great.
team.
See you later. Yeah.
No, this was mine. I swear.
So yeah, this is stuff.
It doesn't work, anyways.
Things, yep.
See, the app doesn't work on my phone.
Yeah, no, it's just yeah.
So Washington, D.C. court actually struck down the legislation that they passed in 2015. And the Court of Appeals ruled in favor of these people, saying that it's a non-commercial drones are effectively model aircraft and subject to the FAA's 2012 Modernization and Reform Act, which prohibited the agency from making new laws restricting flying hobbyist craft.
Cool.
But the funny part is that the drone
They
industry...
just didn't want to do the paperwork for 100,000 people.
Basically.
Yeah.
The funny part is that the drone industry isn't celebrating because it actually was keeping track and teaching people how to fly and do it responsibly, like you were saying. So it's just like,
Damn it!
yay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay? Maybe? I don't know. So there could be another appeal to try to get it to come back. They don't know. The set of laws that put all this stuff into... Why?
Just looking.
Okay. So all that stuff is going to expire at the end of this year, so the clock is ticking to see what exactly
Clock
is
is ticking.
going to happen. I don't know.
Are you trying to look at his cell phone?
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Did that make it better now?
Yes, it does.
2 minutes, 48 seconds.
There you go. Thank you. I can't see the clock from here, so.
Well, the clock's not even right anyway.
So there you have our pittance of tech news.
Oh, that was it?
That's it. I told you, there was like nothing except
We only interrupted him like 17 times.
17.
That's a record.
The record.
I mean, there's only 4 stories,
Yeah,
but
yeah. I
I mean,
mean,
next
that's
week,
about
come on,
average per story.
Yeah.
so proportional.
4 1/4 per story, yeah. So, Jay, now that we're running out of time, what did you learn this week?
I won't eat panda meat.
it's not panda meat, it's bean curd.
And out of all the things that we were going to be launched into space as when we kick it, I wasn't a huge penis.
No.
No.
I was a big middle finger.
But
you
not
were
a
that,
penis.
yeah.
Or Captain Picard,
Captain Picard wouldn't have been bad.
Yeah.
but I wasn't a huge dick.
Well, I mean, you were,
but
you're not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now.
So,
Hey, Pat, what did you learn this week?
I learned that Jay is not going to dress up like a huge dick. Maybe. What if we went as the 3 amigos?
Oh my god, that
Which
would
was going to be the original name for the show.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
A bad name.
Yeah.
I like this one
I think I
better.
was
Me too.
actually on the first contract,
It
too.
sure was.
Anyways,
And here we are.
I did. That's all I learned. What did you learn today,
One
Brad?
of those amigos.
I learned that when I grow up and then when I get old and when I die, I want to be a space cowboy, baby. Yeah. Damn it, that sounded better in my head.
So if you'd like to check us out on the Midnight Replay, go ahead and do that. Or you can check us out on YouTube.com, which is youtube.com/NSLSTV.
The one thing that is updated.
Yep. Feel free to email us NSLSTV@gmail.com. You can go to Facebook.com/NSLSTV or Twitter.com/NSLSTV. By the way, I need the password again. Yeah. Isn't it like Batman can suck a chode or something like that?
Close enough.
No,
We'll tell
actually,
you
I think it was Robin Had It Coming.
Oh, that's right.
yeah,
Then
yeah.
Didn't we add the "Damn it, Grayson" or "Damn it, Dick" at the end of it?
Damn it, Dick.
Damn it, Dick.
That always
30
happens.
seconds. What'd you learn?
He already did it. Doesn't matter.
What'd we learn? What did I
He's
learn?
a space cow.
Do you learn anything, Doug?
Doug learned.
Doug, did you learn anything?
learned that Jon Favreau should win an Oscar.
That's true. He's
He
overdue
deserves
for an
it. He
Oscar.
deserves it. He was the bear in that Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
He was?
No,
I don't think he was.
he was
Contagion?
not.
We're just making stuff up.
Yep.
Oh.
Someone's gonna
He
like
deserved
quote
it because
this ends up on the internet.
be-
Someone will quote
because
it.
of his portrayal of Pinocchio.
He sure does.
You know what? He actually did deserve one for Jungle Book.
He did. Wait, what? Did he direct that?
Yeah,
Really?
he did.
Oh, that was a good movie.
Right?
I know.
I just realized he does deserve an
What
Oscar.
the hell?